This is the Mizmo Swamp Monster. I've been fishing this bait for years and I really like it. I've caught a lot of fish on it. One of the things I really like about it is the option to add rattles if you want to. So if you're fishing dirty water, you're fishing in the spring trying to get an aggressive sound out of your bait, all you got to do is plug some rattles into these arms right here. You actually have 2 chambers on there, so you can really get a lot of rattling going on. Another thing that you can do, what I like to do, is pull apart these tails when I first get the bait, and that'll give those tails a little bit more flapping action. It's got ribs along the bait, so it'll push a little bit more water, but it's got a sleek design, almost like a worm. Then it goes into a beaver tail style. So you can really get this bait into some nasty cover if you want to. I love to fish it around docks, brush piles, things like that. And my favorite way to fish it is on a Texas rig. I take about a 4/0 style flipping hook. The body on this bait is a little bit too thick for a regular style offset worm hook, so I like to use an extra wide gap worm hook or just a flipping style hook that's got a little bit more gap in it. That way you're getting through all that plastic. And then either a 1/4 or a 3/8 ounce, just depending on the situation. But I found that setup right there does really well. You also want to fish this on a fairly heavy rod, a medium heavy up to a heavy, depending on what pound test you're fishing and clear water. But I like to fish it on a high-speed gear ratio reel and a sensitive rod so I can feel those bites. I actually fish this on a 7/1 heavy. This is what I fish it on. And pitching this thing up under docks, you know, any kind of cover, lay downs, things like that, that's where this bait is really going to imitate those bluegill and those crawfish living in and around that cover.